Welcome to the library's series on citation. I'm your host, Adrian Duncan, and today I have a very special guest. I have Miss Runsi, and Miss Runsi will be taking you through the rudiments of the MLA citation.
Okay, citations for a book and a journal article using the MLA Handbook 8th edition. Before I go into the specifics, let me say something about the heading that is used for the MLA Handbook. It's going to be works cited. You may be used to bibliography or references. The MLA uses works cited, and this is going to include all of the sources that you used to write the paper. Okay, first up is the book. We begin with the author. Then that is the author's surname first, followed by a comma, and the Christian name or names, full stop. Title of the book in caps, and the full stop, then the publisher, comma, and the year of publication. The title of the book, as I said, is going to be in full caps with minus insignificant words, as for example, the, of, and so on. So let's look at the practical example. Here is a book by Monique Lynch. So we begin with Lynch, comma, Monique, full stop. The title, an investigation into the increase of murder-suicide cases in Jamaica, full stop. The publisher, Lambert Academic Publishing, comma, followed by the year 2019, full stop. The journal article. We begin again with the author's name. It's inverted, so you will have surname first, followed by Christian name or middle name, if you find it. Full stop. Bennett Ian Bethel, full stop. In quotation marks, you have the resort model and structural violence, full stop, close quotation mark. Caribbean Quarterly is the title of the periodical, comma. Volume 61 is going to be VOL, full stop, and 61, comma. Issue number is going to be number, NO, full stop, 4, comma. December, and that should be DEC, full stop, 2015, comma. Then PP for pages. MLA uses PP, full stop, and a range of numbers 116 to 126, full stop. And that is your citation for a journal article. I want to say something about the Intext Citation. The typical MLA Intext Citation is composed of the author's surname and page number in parentheses. If there is no author, then the title or a portion thereof is used. You just need to shorten the title enough so that you are able to find it in the works cited. An example: murder-suicide incidents are more likely in homes that have firearms, full stop. Open parenthesis, Lynch, 53, no comma in between. Lynch, 53, close parenthesis. And that is an example of an Intext citation. Okay.
Thank you, Miss Runsi, and thank you for watching our videos. For in-depth citations and other citations, you can speak with your respective halls of residence librarian, your liaison librarian, You can choose to send a message to the Ask a Librarian service as well as to the general Mona email. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day. Today on the Faces of the Library feature, we will be having a conversation with Mrs. Sonia Patrickson Stewart, who is a cataloguer in the University of the West Indies Mona Library. Mrs. Stewart will explain to us her work and the nature of the work that she does here.
So, a MARC record is a machine-readable bibliographic record. This means that the record is created using codes that the computer can read, as opposed to natural language that was previously used in the card catalog or the book catalog. So, here is a record that would normally be on the book or on a card. You will see that it was written in natural language, English language. And this is a MARC record. You will see that it has both the machine readable as well as natural language. So, how does technology play a role in my work? In several ways. I can now create the bibliographic record for a book or a journal or a video on my computer and upload it directly to the online catalog. Technology allows for more access points. For example, the book and the card catalogs had no barcodes. Now we input a barcode on all of our resources, so that is an additional means of searching and accessing the item. Technology facilitates copy cataloging. This means that I don't have to always do original cataloging. I don't have to catalog from scratch. For example, if the acquisitions section acquired a book and sent it to us for cataloging, I can check the catalog of another library, like the Library of Congress, or a bibliographic database like OCLC, to see if they have a record of that resource, and I can just download their record and use it instead of my having to do a new record. Also, when I do original cataloging, other libraries can copy my record instead of having to do the record for themselves. Now, when I upload the bibliographic records to the OPAC, the library patrons can check the catalog and see the resources that we have and access it. They don't have to come to the physical library to view the holdings. And that is especially good in this COVID-19 pandemic when movement is restricted. They can request a print copy of the book and do a curbside pickup, or they can just check the OPAC to see if e-copies of the resources are available. So many resources are on our online database, so once we create and upload the record, they can go online and see what is offered. From the records that the catalogers create, patrons can see where the item is located, so that if they need a book, they don't have to come to the main library to see if the book is here. They can just check the record to see that it is indeed at the Science and Engineering Branch Library or the Medical Library. The information that we input also allows users to see the description of the resource. So each record shows the title, the statement of responsibility, the edition, the extent or size of the resource, the edition call down was. So if you are going to take it off the open shelf, you will know exactly which shelf to visit. So by looking at the record, you can decide if this is a resource that you really need. Also, the many access points that we put in, the author's name, barcode number, title, allow the users to search by those means. For example, if you know the name of the author, but you don't remember the title of the work, you can input the name of the author, and all the books, for example, written by that author will come up, and then you can choose the desired one. So those are just some of the ways in which the work of the cataloger impacts the library patrons. I thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Patrick Stewart, for the insights as to the nature of the work that a cataloguer does and how the work benefits the end user at the end of the day.